Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a weird version. Oh, hey, I had something going on here. Let's go to Depeche Mode Live Wiki. Personal Jesus. I was walking you through some of the little chords there. Let's take a look at it. We are in the key of F sharp minor. Relative major to that is A major. This song was produced by Flood. Flood's badass. Okay, and see, August 29th of 1989. My God, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school when this song was released. And I remember this song being released in 89. I remember hearing Dangerous, because the B-side was Dangerous. And I love that. We have a tutorial for that song on the channel too. Okay, so that's Personal Jesus here. This is from the Violator album. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So what I was playing there was just a little bit noodling around on the chords. F sharp minor. B minor. Right. Let's do it right, though. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. My armrest is in the way here. Feeling unknown and you're all alone. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Take second best, put me to the test. Things in your chest you need to confess. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. For your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares. For your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who's there. You know what? The only part I don't know, I just realized that, is there's a little weird chord change. See if they have it on this site here. Sometimes I go to the guitar, what is it, Ultimate Guitar, and I look up the chords. So when it gets down right before the breathing part, you know what I'm talking about? The part on Personal Jesus? Reach out into, oh, I think here's where it changes. Okay, so here it goes. It goes B minor. To D. And then to the F minor. Right, so that's when you get to the breathing. Okay, so it goes to D. So now, mind you, on this side I noticed, and let's do a little music theory here for a second. What they're doing is they're taking you from the B minor, they're walking down A, here we go, A to E here, but then for some reason they think it's G sharp, but it's really not, I don't think. So let's see if it goes like this. It goes. I guess it could. Okay, so let's do that. All right, let's go back to our main screen here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're at that part in the song. I was playing along with it, so I'm going to show you. We're going to get right to that. Oops, wrong screen. We're going to get right to the breathing part of the song, if you know what I'm talking about, okay? So when we get there, it goes like this. Okay, let me see this. So it goes like this. So your own. So someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares. It goes to D. Okay, so let's get to that. So your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. Then it goes to, and then you can do the breathing part. All right, he does that, and then it goes back to the lick. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the song from the top. All right, I wanted to play through it a little bit because I've not played it in a while. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're in the key of F sharp minor, okay? So the relative major is A major, right? So here's your chords, F sharp minor, right? Then the next chord will probably be here. Right, then it would go up to the here, and be minor. Then, okay, so E is in the chord, is in the key, okay, and so is A. Okay, so the relative major is A. So that's what we have the software set to. Okay, so what you do is you're playing off of an F sharp minor. I'm sorry. Inverted. Okay, so a couple octaves in the left hand. See how you're, that's what you're doing there. Okay, it's a tricky rhythm. All right, so it's kind of tricky. So you got it. Right, and you think that part's tricky. Wait till you start singing it. It is tricky. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, especially that part. Someone to hear your prayers, right? So even the "t" on the someone to hear your prayers, you gotta get that lined up. So it's someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. B minor. That part is tricky. I always miss it. A major in root. And E inverted. So you go from A, E, back to your F sharp minor. Okay, but you're inverting it. Okay, so it's B minor. Right, it's an E with a G sharp in the bass. Like that. And then back to, so. That's so tricky. Okay, then you gotta sing it. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. Let's go to the verse, okay? Verse 1. Play this lick a couple times. Here we go. Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone, Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Take second best, put me to the test. Things in your chest you need to confess. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Right? Look at verse 1. That's what you're playing. You're going from F sharp minor. So it's feeling unknown and you're all alone. A, flesh and bone, by the E, telephone. Then just our familiar B minor, lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Back to the top. Okay. Okay, so once you learn that, you kind of learn the whole song. That's why I started with this one. It's kind of an easier one. I mean, the rhythm is tricky, but the actual how much you need to learn isn't so bad. Okay, so let's do it again. It's kind of a weird, the rhythm changes from the, which sounds like an old Western gallop, kind of like on a slow horse, you know? Right, it's very like Western type style song. So, the rhythm changes a little bit more upbeat when it gets to the verses. Feeling unknown and you're all alone. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Take second best, put me to the test. Then I go to the A. Right, let me play it for you one time without the lyrics. Now, please, take it and play it better than I do. You know what I mean? This will get you started. Right? Just rocking that. Right? So let's do it. Let's take it from, where should we take it from? We kind of know everything we need to know. The only one is that when you go back from your own personal Jesus, right? Someone to hear your breath, someone who's there. You're gonna go to a G sharp to D. And then it goes like this. Here's the breathing part of the song, okay? So let's come out of that. So, someone to hear your prayers. Wait, how does it go? Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who's there. Which is a D. Second inversion of D major. Okay? So once again, someone to hear your breath, someone who's there. G sharp to D. And then it goes like this. It goes, it's tricky because it's two parts, okay? It's out, you're breathing out, it's like this. Like that, right? Out, in, out. And then you're going backwards. It's like in. It's like like that. So it's really tricky to do this next part. But if you can sing it, it goes like this all together. So it goes, where's it at? It goes to G bar. And it pauses and it goes. Wait, I'm screwing it up. It's because I was hyperventilating practicing this right before I started the show. I was all dizzy at the top of the show, by the way, because I had just practiced this. Okay, wait. I need to wet my whistle. Hold on. And I had it. I knew I was going to explain this to you guys, and so I was like looking forward to this part because this part is so tricky. All right, it's for the singers out there. It's. Oh no, it's actually. So you're almost breathing in. It's so it's. Okay, I know that sounds so weird, but that's what they do in the song. Okay, so it goes to, but it's fast though. It's like, wait, how do I do it? Oh my God, I'm still screwing this up. I had it too earlier. You get the point. Anyways, okay, I totally flopped. I bombed that one. But you guys get the point. So that's how you do that part. Then it goes back to... So that is the only thing I can think of that I didn't teach you, and that is that little walk down from A. Then it goes to... Okay, like that. And then it does the little breathing part, okay? And it sucks because I did a perfect take of it before I went live. And I even almost hyperventilated practicing doing it. Anyway, I was still kind of feeling a little dizzy from it. I'm feeling it again. All right, let's move forward. Okay, so that's pretty much, as far as I know, everything you need to know to play Personal Jesus. Hit me in the comments, let me know. And let me know after. A lot of people watch the show after, which is kind of cool. And then they comment, and I go back and look at what they say. And, you know, for the next show, I'll correct it or something like that. So, okay, so yesterday, where did we leave off? Oh, I said I wanted to do Everything Counts today. Let's do Everything Counts, yeah? Let's go to 1983. Right? I played this song with a melodica. I actually never played the melodica in my life, and I did it for the first time live in front of a room full of people. And it went over well, thank God, because it could have been really bad. Yeah, melodica's cool. I might even find one. I'm trying to find one like Martin had, the little green one. I forget, but he used to have that. It's an old school one. I'm going to see if I can find one. Maybe a little melodica for this song. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the key of A minor. I believe... Let's go here real quick. Depeche Mode Live Wiki. Let's check it out. I shouldn't be lazy. Everything counts. Everything counts. Let's look it up. Boom. Everything counts in large amounts. So this is from the 1983 album Construction Time Again. C major. Okay, I was going to go to A minor, but all right. Which I would have had to set it to C anyway. Okay, so C major. Perfect. It was played live 865 times. It was released July 11th of 1983. How old was I in 83? Like 12, I think. I was in junior high when this came out. Okay, so let's do this. Or I was on my way to junior high. I might have even been in 6th grade. Okay. Let's see here. How do we want to start the song here? Then it goes to A minor. I haven't played it in a while. I'm practicing here. screwed it up. Right, something like that. So let's start from the top. If you're gonna hear the live version, they start with an A minor. Okay. See how that's an A minor? But they go like this. Right, so that's the lick at the beginning. Then it goes to a big crescendo, and the drums kick in, and it goes like this. Let's put a little something on it. Let's brighten up this piano a little bit. Here we go. Right? Right? So let me show you the first lick. So you gotta get this bass line down. It goes like this. Right? So you're gonna have to probably work your way up to that. And if you can't do the walk back up, you'll notice sometimes I skip it. Right, the walk back up. Right, sometimes I skip it. Sometimes I don't think about it. I don't play it. I forget to. So it happens. But you want to kind of practice it with this lick here. Okay, and you're starting with an A. It's an A minor. It's kind of an right, or it could be C, but I think it's A minor. It's and the change is just before it. Right? Before it changes to the F, so it's a tricky lick there. So it goes like this. Okay, so once you get that one down, now you get the famous lick here. Right? Now, I kind of don't play it right. I hold it. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. What time is it over there? Right, so that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm trying to play it together. Right? That's kind of how I play it, right? I think it's a little off. It's very staccato in the right hand, but I kind of hold this here, even though I shouldn't. I go like this. But really it should be right, but for some reason I hold that note. Okay? Forgive me. I'll try it without it. Okay, so that is the tricky part, is getting those together. It's not so bad, though. When you started 3, you get home around 10 past 3. So is it 3 in the afternoon? Is that what it is? 3 in the afternoon over there? You just got home about 10 past 3. So it's 3 p.m. in the evening. So let's do this. So let's get the hands together. So. See it? That's tricky, huh? Okay, practice it. There's a full tutorial on the channel that'll kind of walk you through it a little bit better than this. But that is probably one of the trickier parts of the song, okay? So once you get past that one, let's get right to the verse. Now, we're going to start with like a little... I kind of walk it up. Let's do like kind of an acoustic version of it. Walking up a fifth in A minor here. And what you're going to notice is you're just arpeggiating the chord. You're taking the chord and you're playing it, but you're kind of inverting it and you're playing it in different directions. Right? Things like that. So we'll call that going forward and then backwards. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of that. That's be backwards, forwards, okay? So it's kind of tricky. You have to kind of almost memorize it. And sometimes, depending what version you're playing, they play it differently sometimes. So we're kind of going to go with this one that sounds like things like the album a little bit. Okay, that's what we're going to learn. All right? So here we go. Let's do this. Oh, it's 4. Usually get home at 10 past 3, but oh, no. Is traffic bad where you're at, too? Because traffic is horrible over here in L.A. We get stuck on the freeway for like hour and a half, 2 hours over here. So let's go. Let's see here. What are we doing next? Oh, the verse. Start with this one. A minor. Right, the handshake seals a contract. From the contract, there's no turning back. I always miss that one. Okay, like that. So, backwards, forward, backwards, forward. Okay, on the E. Then backwards, forward, backwards, backwards, forward, back to backwards, backwards, okay? Backwards, and then the A. It's an A. Just kind of complete the chord, top of the chord here, right? That's so tricky. And straight into the chorus. Okay, so you're gonna land on a C like that after, so it's right, you go straight into the chorus. The song is so tricky to play. Okay, so there it is. That is your verses. Now that goes for both verses, that whole backwards and forwards thing. And I know you're going to be like, dude, this guy's nuts. How did he memorize all that? It just took a while. I'm just playing it over and over again. So let's do it from the top. The handshake seals the contract. From the contract, there's no turning back. Turning points of a career in Korea's being insincere. Holiday was fun packed, contracts still intact. Okay, And then we go straight into the chorus. Landing on a C to G, F to an A minor. You have to trust me on that one. It's an A minor. Then back to the C, G, F to D. Okay? Grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves. After all, the grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves. After all, it's a competitive world. Everything counts in large amounts. Okay, then back to right back there. Okay, so let's do it. Then start again to D. See it? So it's not, you're playing partial chords there. You're just playing it, okay? All right, see you in a few minutes. Now, you're not going to play it the way I'm showing you. I'm just kind of walking you through the chord changes. One more time. All for themselves, after all, grabbing hands. Right, so you're going to learn how to do this next. Or actually, it's... Now, why am I not playing the C? Because I just can't. I've been trying to do it for years, and I keep screwing it up. So I just go... That is as honest as I can be, because I just keep trying to go... You're really supposed to go... A, C, G, F, D, right? C, G, F, A, C, G, F, D. Right? That's what you're supposed to. If you could do it, kudos to you. But I cheat the C because I just can't. I don't know why my brain... It'll do all kinds of other things, but that one I've been trying to get that one for probably about 20 years. So that I don't get frustrated on the air, let's just do it the way I do it, right? Now, see it? Like that. And then, of course, you sing it. Grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves, after all. Grabbing hands, grab all they can, all for themselves. After all, it's a competitive world. Everything counts in large amounts. Okay? And that takes you back up to the top. Right? Right, verse 2 would be the graph on the wall tells the story of it all. Just like verse 1, picture it now, see just how lies and deceit gained a little more power. Confidence, take it in, by a suntan and a grin. Right? And then back to verse 2. Of course, 2. Grab all they can, all for themselves, after after all, right? Okay, so once you get to this, it's a competitive world. The second time you play this part, you go, everything counts in large amounts. Then it goes here. It goes. Okay, so you go here. Stay in the A on the left hand. Now change. And then back to everything counts in large amounts. Okay? So now we're going to start working our way to the outro of the song, right? Because you play our little lick again. Then you got this little lick here. Oh, sorry. Right? So something like that, and then it goes back to. Then it goes right into our outro. The grabbing hand, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. This is different from the chorus now. It starts the same, but it is not the same. Grabbing hand, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. The grabbing hand, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Then you got this part. Right, so we're going to learn that next. Okay? So what you got to learn is the bass line. Okay, that is your new bass line. Grabbing hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Grabbing hands, grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Right, like that. And then you got this hand. You can do, if you want to start with this lick, you can. Let's put some strings on here. Real quick. Do a little string action. Let's put it on. So. Okay, so now let me show you without the strings. That's to give you an idea of what it should sound like, right? So you're walking up a C major scale, right? Which is why you should practice your scales. Right, the crossover on the 3. After the 3. Crossover. Okay, so that's what you're doing. But you're going from here. Right? That's the first part. Then you get the second part. You start on the C again. Okay, so that's the bass line. You're playing it twice. Okay, that whole thing you're playing twice, okay? So I would break it into 2 parts. I would go, that's part 1, then part 2 would be, okay, in your head, I would split it up so that way you can do this. Right? Then it's on this. Then and start again. Right, so on the second one, see it? So when you're almost done with lick 1, it's on that last note of lick 1, you got to start lick 2. Okay, so it's a little off, it's a little weird. So let's do it again. Okay, and then what I did to learn that is just I played it over and over again, and I got a little faster. I let my fingers kind of memorize it. Ooh, no I didn't, apparently. Well, it's hard to play it slow for me, but let's do it again. Okay, and the tricky part is as you play it over and over, just get faster. Okay, so that's a good one to get you started. The next riff sounds a lot like our other riff. The A minor's there now this time, though. Then it goes here. Okay, and you're doing the same bass line, though, in the left hand, okay? So here we go. Okay, like that. Now, if that wasn't tricky enough, then you switch, you go up an octave, and you play it like this. Now, you invert the C. So that inversion, that's root position, first inversion, second inversion. What you can do now is jump up an octave, but you play it in first inversion. And you go to the G here. And then the rest is the same. Okay, but what changes is the G to C. Okay, then the rest is the same. F, A minor. Okay, so now let's do the bass line. The grabbing hands grab all they can. Everything counts in large amounts. Then I go. I like this inversion better though. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you back. All right, so let's finish it up. We'll do one more. I forget what song I wanted to do today. I was doing Personal Jesus. Everything counts. I forgot. I heard one more song this morning. Sometimes I have to go for a little drive or something to like to just listen to songs What was the other song oh, was it Home? I forget which one it was. Was it Home? It is a song. Let's see what key it's in first. Here, I'll spare you the trip over to Depeche Mode Live Wiki. Let me grab the key. Home is from Ultra now. We're jumping into the 90s. D flat major. Let's change the key real quick. Let's just play us out with a little bit of Home. D flat major. It is a song from the wrong side of town, where I'm bound to the ground by the loneliest sound that pounds from within and is pinning me down. It is a page from the emptiest stage, a cage or the heaviest cross ever made, a gauge of the deadliest trap ever laid. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, singing these tears. Finally I found that I belong. The heat and the sickly sweet smelling sheets that cling to the backs of my knees and my feet. Well, I'm drowning in time to a desperate beat, and I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally I found that I belong. Ooh, where's that? Belong. Feels like home. I should have known from my first breath. God's the only true friend I call mine, and pretend, oh, that I'll make amends the next time and be friend of the glorious end of the line. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally I found that I belong. Who was that? I love that part, you know? Nice. What a fun song that is. Dressed in Black. Oh, I haven't done that one. Let's take a look at it. Got a few minutes here? I don't know if I've ever done that one. I might have tried it a few times. Let's take a look if I have it. If I have it in my chords, that means I tried it. I have a folder for Depeche Mode songs. Dressed in Black. I just wanted to play home. I didn't necessarily want to teach it. Dressed in Black. I guess I must have tried it at some point. B minor to G minor. Does that sound right? I don't know if the chords are right. Let's see. Where is Depeche Mode Live Wiki? Where'd it go? Yikes. Let me go back to Depeche Mode Live Wiki. Let me just check the key. Dressed. If I'm not mistaken, I got to see that live at the Forum during the Memento Mori tour. And they did it live. They've only played it live 31 times. And let me see. If I am not mistaken, they did play it in the Memento Mori tour. Let me just check real quick. Ah la 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 la. Home, yes, they did. They performed it 5 times dressed in black on the Memento Mori tour. Okay, it's cool. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's see. I hope this is the right key. Let's see what key it's in. Dressed in Black, real quick. I'm so sorry. A minor. Relative major would be C. So we're already there. And then let me go to Dressed in Black chords. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to have to keep the chords up, though. So let me make sure. B minor or G minor? Let me take the strings off for a second. She's dressed in to G minor. To B flat. That's alright, she's just in black again. I'm falling down again, down to the floor again. I'm begging for more again, but oh, what can you do when she's dressed in black? When I sound like that, I mean, I'm totally making this up as we go here. My mind. So I'm trying to get that riff. Where's it at? I'm trying to find the inversion. Oh, I'll have to try to sound it out. G minor. I'll have to find it, but you get where it's going? Can you see it? So it's B minor. She. So I just got to find the right inversions, the right voicings, right? So she's dressed in black again, and I'm falling down again, then to B flat, down to the floor again, to C, okay? So that B flat is, it's an inverted B flat. So I'm trying to find the right riff here. Where's G minor? I'm so close to having it. I'll get it. See, now you got me on this whole, I'm going to end up working on this forever. Okay, here we go. That's all good. It just doesn't sound right there. It's got to be here. It's gotta be here. I want it to be deeper. That's it. Something like that, right? She's dressed in black again. I'm falling down again. Down to the floor again. Begging for more again. But what is that? But oh, what can you do? But what can you do with your breast dressed in black? Awesome. Wow. Okay, I'm going to work on this one. Okay, let's see. Let's go to verse 2. So same thing. So it's... I knew I was close. Okay, so my mind wanders endlessly past where she's leading me. With the games that she likes to play. I'll have to work that part out. Words that she doesn't say, right? It's to see. I'll have to find the... or whatever. It's a play off of a C and a B flat. So, with games that she likes to play. Words that she doesn't say. But now when we're alone, she's dressed in black. They would go here. Tricky because it's A in the right hand and G in the left. Right, then what's the next one? Oh, B minor. That's a picture of herself. Yeah, she's a picture of the world. So nothing changes, just B minor to G minor. A reflection of you, a reflection of me, and it's all there to see if you only give in to the fire within. So it goes from major to, I guess, that's what it says. So, right, and it's a reflection of you, a reflection of me, and it's all there to see if you only give in, A minor, to the fire with a B flat major. I don't know if I buy that. We'll have to work on it, but okay, so not bad. Then it just goes from B minor to G minor. Oh, dressed in black again. Dressed in black again. Dressed in black again. And then the last verse is the same. So there you go. Not bad. Thanks for helping me end the show. Right? Cool. Thank you. I'll have to work on that one, and we'll do that in a couple of days again. I'll work on it some more. All right, Dispenser, thanks for throwing that in. Great idea. And it does sound right, doesn't it? I was making it way more complicated. I was trying to go... and I just knew it was right. I knew it was close. Less is more. Less is more, people. Right? So thanks for suggesting that. Okay, you guys, you have a great day. Have a blessed, happy day. I have 3 bookshelves to build. So, yay me. And Allen wrenches, those little ones they put in the little... I have to use the little Allen wrenches. Just kidding. I have tools. But anyway, we're going to build some bookshelves now, people. We are always busy. You guys have a blessed and happy day, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time. Ah!